Tasha K Live signs partnership deal with Wendy Williams radio and TV syndicator Oceanic Tradewinds. So let me read this article first and then I'll take it from there. The article says, the company behind some of the biggest names in the urban market, including Wendy Williams, Ricky Smiley, and Donnie McClurkin. The partnership sets this stage for what's ahead. She says, I'm genuinely happy to be partnering with a company I've admired since I came into this business. Rick Party first spotted me on YouTube back in 2017 and took me to Gary, who I met 3 years ago. So this was truly a deal in the works for about 3 years. If it wasn't for Rick, I wouldn't have met or become part of this incredible team. Now I'm working closely with Gary and Rick, and they're implementing a strong Salesforce team behind me and the brand that my team and I have built over the last 14 years. This is just the beginning. Gary Bernstein, founder and president of Oceanic Tradewinds, said, working with Tasha K reminds me when I worked for Wendy Williams and her syndicated show. The same star power, that same connection to people. We're moving aggressively to syndicate Tasha's nationally and globally. She brings reach, loyalty, and commerce back to platforms generating between 150 and 200 million views per month across YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Bigo, and more. All anchored by one of the most loyal fan base in entertainment, the winos. They don't just watch, they show up, they support, they convert. That's the kind of engagement advertisers spend years trying to manufacture. Legendary executive producer and voiceover icon Rick Party added, when I saw Tasha K on YouTube years ago, I knew she had it. She had the it factor. It reminded me of Petey Green, unapologetically black, fearless, raw, and connected to the people. And with the same conversation starting energy Wendy Williams brought to media. Love her or hate her, people watch, people react, people talk. That's the Tasha K star power. Tasha K will also be headlining the Everything is a Legit tour, a one-woman comedy tour across 16 cities beginning September. Dates will soon be announced. Now, let me say this. I've been rocking with Tasha K for a while. I like Tasha K. I didn't let y'all try to change my mind in liking Tasha K, but there's a valuable lesson in all of this. And I believe that lesson is no matter what you go through, no matter how they try to knock you down, keep going, keep working harder. That's what she did. It's almost like that song by Beyonce, I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up, I'm gonna work harder. Tasha, after every fall, start working harder and harder and harder. And that's just not a special formula for Tasha K, that's for anybody. And let's be real, people, Cardi B had her up against the ropes, okay? She was not letting her come up for any air. It was like a boxing match. It was like wham, 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 wham. And we all sat there waiting for the ref to say TKO. And you know how the audience or people love cancel culture, okay? If they think somebody's down, they're going to jump on the bandwagon. Even if they truly don't know what's going on. You just hear snippets of a conversation and they're all over it. And they get ugly. They'll talk about your mama, your daddy, your husband, your kids. People will talk about your own children. She even had people that she didn't even know building whole YouTube channels talking about her, dragging her for filth when you don't even know her. Because there really is a big difference when it comes to bloggers from I'm just going to report this story and tell you how I feel about the story, then I can't stand her. I want to bring her down with my harsh, reckless lies. I mean, it's like people were making up bold-faced lies when all you had to do was read the court papers and say what was on the papers. That's the stuff that we knew were true. But people started adding to it. They started saying that Shaq was going to get deported back to Africa. They said that Tasha K was going to jail. It's so crazy. And I had to remind y'all, this is a civil lawsuit, okay? And while I'm at it, let me add this part. People have been going around saying that Cardi B has filed a new lawsuit for Shaq, and that he may be getting deported back to Africa. This is just not true, you guys. I tried to explain it to you. I said she added paperwork to the existing lawsuit, but she didn't file a whole new lawsuit on Shaq. and he is not being deported. Now, let me tell you what I think is going to happen with this lawsuit. This is purely just my opinion. I feel that production companies that have this much power, they don't put money into people when they think that they're going to lose money. I feel that Tasha K is going to pay off the 1.5 million or the 4 million or whatever they can come to some kind of meeting of the minds, whatever number that is. And I do think the number is going to be in the millions. I think they're going to pay it off and then everything's going to stop. Now, are y'all ready for the crazy part? I think that one day Tasha K and Cardi B will squash the beef, become business friends, okay? And one day Cardi B might go on Tasha K's show, just like Wendy Williams let, P. Diddy come on her show after years of fussing and fighting. And let me end by saying this. Tasha K, if you're listening to this video, I want you to know, congratulations. I'm very proud of you, and I love you too, sis. For the rest of y'all, let's get down in the comments section. How do you feel about this situation? What's going to happen to the lawsuit? Let's do it. Until next time, bye for now.